Good afternoon. I'm out here getting ready to start cutting down some material, and I was asked the other day on my YouTube channel if they had any play in them, because somebody had said that there was a discrepancy and an issue with these saws and that there was play in these blades. That is true. Somebody said 2 millimeters. I don't know where that comes from, but there might be, I don't know, quarter of a mil, half a mil of play. There's a tiny bit in each of these saws. They are the same motors, I'm pretty sure. This KS40 has absolutely no play in it. Does that bother me? No. I think that there's going to be minimal kerf issues with that, mostly because when this thing's spinning at a several thousand RPM. The one thing I will say about these two saws is that they are made in China, which explains the build quality issues with them. One being, this has the exact same port as that one, not removable. So you put it on the arrow, can't remove this no matter how hard you pull on it. I think I'd break the saw before I got that out. And then this one, in the correct location, is made to slip right out. And it's made to accept a dust bag. So I'm not really sure why they would, do one differently than the other. But not only that, that seems kind of strange to me. Why would they would, do that way? And then also a couple of build quality issues. This handle does have a little bit of flex in it from the factory. It just kind of rocks on there. I need to see if I can tighten that down. And then this front handle also is super chintzy. I actually popped that apart almost on my first week when I was pushing through a subfloor that I was cutting up for demolition. Great saw otherwise, plenty of power. I will say that there's some sort of an issue with the tracks for this one. It does tend to pull off the track or move the track, especially on longer cuts. I don't know if that's an issue with the relation of the blade to this track that actually holds it down. I do need to figure that out, but otherwise I've really enjoyed this saw. This has been getting the crap kicked out of it. I built a couple of decks with it, big overhang, done a ton of demo. This saw I just got. The one thing that it's surprising to me, again, if we go back to these saws and how they operate, I am very annoyed with the fact that this will fit into this. It's a standard accessory for that tool, but you can't take a standard accessory over to their other saw and put it in because it's almost an inch short. Why would you do that, Metabo? Kind of dumb, if you ask me. Why would you do one that wouldn't work on both? You're trying to get these people to stay on your platform, trying to keep you, staying in business, and that just seems like a really dumb thing to do. I do like the locking feature on this. This is locked down so that I can get that blade, and it actually locks the blade so I don't have to hold on to anything. Really nice feature, very smooth. Again, we'll get to more of this thing soon. Other bummer kind of thing that I don't understand why they wouldn't do that is the distance on the Mafell saws to the blade is different than the Metabo saws to the blade. It's off by like almost 2 mil. So when I put it on the Bosch tracks, I now have to put a new splinter guide on for this one versus this one where all the Mafell saws are the same. Makita saws are the same. Anything that runs on tracks, typically they try to keep them within a variable degree of the same. For some reason, Metabo doesn't want to stick with Mafell. Don't know why, just seems kind of dumb to me. Again, excited to start using this saw. I do like the saw. There's a lot of great features to it, especially the cutting depth being 66 mil. I think that's off the track. I think it's closer to 60 mil on the track, but much more than the TS55. Anyway, those are my thoughts and opinions.